हेलो फ्रेंड्स, गुड मॉर्निंग। चलिए कमोडिटी मार्केट के बारे में डिस्कस करते हैं। तो वेलकम टू अनदर वीडियो विथ एसडी। मैं हूं शानंदो दास, जिसके साथ हम लोग डिस्कस करने वाले हैं कमोडिटी मार्केट अपॉर्चुनिटीज के बारे में। काइंडली नोट, मैं कभी भी रिकमेंड नहीं करता किसी का सुन के ट्रेड किया करो। Rather, you should make your own mind about the trades. I'm just discussing how I am trading with my fountain of gold setup. This is, you can consider more of educational videos for me. How do we do it? How do I do it? First of all, I got this beautiful sell signal in my setup. First of all, this is the sell signal I largely use. After that, rest I have the understanding how the structure is happening. So ये sell signal is very important for me to take the first shot. Now, once the sell signal comes, ये जो sell signal ये candle पे generate हुआ है, जिस candle पे I am going to take its bottom. जैसे हम लोग, मैं last जो मेरा global equity videos, I'm going to take a bottom of that. And once the price, I'll not be largely not be selling there. Once the price closes below that candle bottom, then only I will go for the shorts. And once it is done, I'll continue. And these kind of green socks are usually my 1/3 profit booking. Now, with the red caps, what I'm getting now, another thing is I wait for the closing of the candle. So now this candle, which is gold, this is no longer showing that this is the green caps. This is the close of the candle. It is showing broadly कि फिर से अगर हम लोग प्रॉफिट भी बुक किए हैं, if the candle is like this is again a re-entry opportunity with price action as bearish and ST Momo as bearish. However, we will wait for the candle closing to happen, and then we'll see these other factors like a white cross कहाँ पे, candle body, तो obvious outside body, तो एक warning होगा, तो उस हिसाब से हम लोग entry या exit करेंगे. So basically, I'm saying that I'm short in gold. I'm short on gold पे. For now, I'll remove the drawings. Clear up. It is clear कि I'm short, and I'll maintain some of the short positions, and I'm ready to add at sell resistance, which will be a full red candle with ST Momo bearish. That will be a re-entry. At closing, I'll see where is the white cross. Closing is going to happen in the next 15 minutes. That means 10:45 around. Now this is gold. Let's look at silver. Silver is giving a re-entry opportunity. फिर से एंटर करने का मौका मिल रहा है सिल्वर में ऑन द बियरिश साइड. ये पार्शियल एग्जिट दिया था आउटसाइड इंडिया फ्रेम, इंटरनेशनली आया था. नाउ दिस इज द री-एंट्री अपॉर्चुनिटी इन सिल्वर. बट एक चीज याद रहे, कंसोलिडेशन प्रोबेबिलिटी गॉन अप, तो zigzag प्रोबेबिलिटी मिल सकता है. But yeah, it is a re-entry opportunity if till closing, means in the next 15 minutes. And we don't have to wait exactly after closing, just 2-3 minutes before closing is fine. Where we are sure of the candle is not likely to change. So that will be our short opportunity in silver. However, I'll note the candle size is quite big. That means the volatility is high. And stop loss initially big, so if it goes likely to fall further, and its silver remains quite bearish, quite still quite bearish, not ready to bounce back yet. Now I'm looking at crude oil. Crude oil is being bearish. मैं इसमें ज्यादा bearish नहीं हो पाया हूं, looking at the, because crude is at the center of geopolitics, definitely chart bearish. So at one point, you have to go to position. But overall, my position is very, very light in crude oil. I'm not super confident with the crude oil move. The crude oil definitely fundamental move is perfect. Trump win, crude oil is expected to fall with the drill baby drill policy. So overall, but ek dekha, it's too close, it's range buy, and this kind of move sentiment ko a one-sided kar sakta hai. So, and with the daily chart ka support na hone se, I'm light on crude oil, but it's bearish. Koi doubt ही नहीं, it's bearish. But currently short-term momentum bullish. अगर closing तक हो रहा है, दिन candle closing, this will be a signal कि half of the quantity, at least for me, half of the quantity, I will take money home. So, and another trade that I highlighted yesterday is the natural gas. It was up 10% natural gas on the day. But now is the time, looks like it's for a correction. You can see from the RSI X se dikh raha hai. Short term momentum bearish ho chuka hai. Price action neutral, strong fight chal raha hai. That's from a very important level, right? Very, very important level. This is the mountain top. ये मेरे setup में इसको बोलते हैं mountain top resistance. So mountain top resistance is the one of the toughest resistance. ये expected कि easily break नहीं होगा. And daily chart में this is समय का एक maze. Some of the charts are very good connected, like daily with 125. Daily में भी signal आया bullish. But wahi, once I'll wait for the signal upon playing for daily, mark the high. Just high for the day, or sometime it comes as tomorrow morning. So this spike basically after this signal and after above the spike could be a entry opportunity. But 125 minutes chart, beautiful entry tha, and it was. But how do we look at, do we take trade even daily is not? Of course we can, but that daily comes into picture in quantity management. I have a formula जो मैं अप्लाई करता हूँ in quantity management. So यहाँ पे मुझे दिख रहा है कि नेचुरल गैस से करेक्शन, तो थोड़ा प्रॉफिट वंस अगेन क्लोजिंग. अभी 10 मिनट और वेट कर सकते हैं, उतना हड़बड़ी ना करना इज अ गुड हैबिट इन ट्रेडिंग. So let's see. I think it's time for a close. की पोजीशन जो है उसका आधा बुक कर लेना होगा. As the short term momentum has turned bearish, मतलब मैं करने वाला हूँ. You should not trade listening to others, including me. You should make up your mind and then trade yourself. तो यहाँ पे natural gas going beautiful. This trade is nice. And now crude oil, natural gas. Now I'll go to base metals. Base metals is broadly aluminum, zinc. I have been somewhat neutral, though it has been a very, very clear trade in my setup. I did not, since actually possibly because gold, silver is more doing better compared to the volatility. That's why I'm a little down here. And also because there are a lot of supports. I was getting that this is important resistance. First, I tried the buy breakout, did not work out. And since then, I'm not trying much. It was bearish attempt. It can go bearish. It has been quite remarkably bearish. China factor, possibly Trump ka tariff factor. But it has a lot of this support base coming up. So I was not ready to participate with this China volatility ongoing. But yeah, for anyone participating, it was quite a good move. This is an interesting break rather that is happening right now. I'll open the line chart so it's visible. ये एक बहुत important zone है, इसका break कर रहा है. If I start drawing the lines from here, let me first remove the current lines. So ये जो black line, इसके नीचे zinc has started to moving lower. Now this is an interesting point to re-enter the position at after the candle closes. So this candle is not closing before 11 o'clock, but this is really an interesting level that zinc is breaking. And zinc has been relatively more bearish. I think it is now gradually is going to aim for this flat line का जो zone है 273, तो अराउंड 5 रुपए और गिर सकता है। यहाँ पे 278 के आसपास होवर कर रहा है जिंक का फ्रंट मंथ का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट। सो 274 तक तो डेफिनेटली आ सकता है, एंड दैट ट्रेड कैन बी प्लेड आउट। वन थिंग टू नोट दैट stop loss has gone tight, which is good. Stop loss, the max stop loss is so far a tight one, so breaking out a tight stop loss is not bad. So stop loss will be having around 279, 280, and currently it's 1.5, so 280 to 1.5. So zinc is looking a bit bearish, so I'll likely to go with zinc with this stop, but I'll wait for the closing to or pass aa jaye closing and shows this is definitely one level. And if I look close by, let's once again remove the line drawing. मुझे basically यहाँ पे you'll see lot of spikes। यहाँ पे ये जो level दिख रहा है 200, maybe यहाँ से फिर से it will go up, go back or something, it will happen, but that part always remains unknown. तो यहाँ पे जो what the one I'll prefer to follow, यहाँ पे जो follow करने की कोशिश करता हूँ is I'll go to the bottom where at least two lines will coincide, दोनों के दोनों line coincide होने चाहिए, मतलब दो bottom आने चाहिए at least. So two candle is coinciding here, somewhat here are the candles. So now the actual price, ये जो level दिखा रहा है, actual price I'll prefer to be closing below this level. So price जो वापस आ रहा है, it is my preference is that it has to close below these lines. So that will give me a confidence to enter a little earlier before the spikes are taken out with some quantity. But I'll maintain in this tight stop loss because sometimes break fail hota hai, reverse hota hai, so definite, and it's too early in the morning to go for big quantity, but definitely a notable break, a tester quantity to jana hi chahiye. Aluminium has given beautiful break. You can see this. But now the one that was better than all these because these are more range-ish. ये देखिए ये bearish था, important breakdown, and साथ में this was also a daily breakdown, a daily chart का breakdown है. So ये copper rather was a much better risk-adjusted trade rather than बाकी जो metals थे उनका जो down move, that is still bullish trend के अंदर down move हो रहा है, but copper is much more bearish, and this is definitely copper looks like it has much further leg to go, और भी गिरने का high probability है, और and the trade is going very very smoothly. अभी तक कोई भी exit आया ही नहीं, no exit has come at all. So copper trade is going so far very, very well. Since this special day, this trade signal, and after that confirmed entry. So this trade is definitely looking metals, commodities overall looking bearish. एक बार commodity का setup मैं select करूंगा. This is more of a fountain of gold का common setup जो देख रहे थे हम लोग. So commodity with strength stable on, तो नीचे का strength stable will come. So overall, all the metal as a pack, and also energy, crude oil, all they are in falling mode in the 125 minutes chart. And let's look at the daily chart में strength, except for the natural gas, everywhere we see strength is falling. Silver is definitely seems to be the weakest in the pack. So that's all friends. Thank you so much for watching my video. अगर पसंद आया है, don't forget to give a thumbs up. All the best from my side. एंड एज ऑलवेज हैप्पी ट्रेडिंग।